What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me today for episode 9 of our Dyson Sphere program, where in today's episode, we're getting yellow science going. All right, guys, let's roll the intro and hop on into it. Alright, guys, so we're going to be using a blueprint, a very old blueprint from Nilaus. This is before there were proliferators and everything in there, but it's a really good blueprint to get early yellow science because it doesn't use anything that's too high tech. So yes, we are going to use it. Okay, gotta build a little lower, a little closer to the equator then. We're gonna have to foundation some area. Okay, so I'm gonna go foundation some of this lake over here. Actually, we're already right here. Cool. So we'll build it right here-ish. I'm using lots and lots of foundation here, but we need a pretty good size area to put this in. Okay, I think maybe that's enough. All right. So you can build this pretty much as soon as you get your planetary logistics going. So we'll put down number 1 here. And yeah, we're missing a lot of things here. So I need some level 3. I need 60 of them. Okay. I also need level 2 belts, I believe those are. Let's double check. Are they level 2 or level 3 belts? Level 2. Okay. How hard are level 2s? I can do that. I just need some of these guys, which we do not have anymore. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to ramp up our turbine production here. They're all getting used for something. Is it for the particle containers? It's for the particle containers. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna downgrade the belts to level 1. And actually, we're gonna downgrade the sorters too while we're at it. Okay, and then I need a couple of these tanks. And I need a few of these. Theoretically, that should be everything. Theoretically. So you'll see he's already got it set up here. So it's going to bring in crude oil, energetic graphene. Oh, I don't know that I want all 50. I don't have that many. I think I'll go 20. You'll see it holds 180 megajoules. Yeah. Whew. Lots of power. And we are basically at our power limit. My goodness. So I think before we finish this up, we're going to have to go build another power plant somewhere. Let's take a look here. Do we have some oil we can use? A couple of them up here. A couple of them over here. Yeah, we'll go stick some power up here. Out of the way. We do have the crude oil power plant blueprint that I've got somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where I'm using it, actually. I know I'm using it at one of the oil areas. But anyways. Let's go ahead and let this guy get built, though. Now, there's 3 parts to this setup. It uses 3 separate planetary logistics systems. So the first setup, which is this and another set, is just basically to make your organic crystals, sulfuric acid, all that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's go up here where we saw the crude oil. And here it is, crude oil power plant. Now, if we remember correctly, it was oil goes in there on the side. Right here is where the oil goes in. Now, I really like using the crude oil power because crude oil is infinite. It's, like I've said in previous episodes, it is only limited by the speed at which you can extract it, not by how much you can extract. You can extract all you want. Now, I need some of these geothermal power plants. Yep, looks like that's the only thing I was missing. Now I'm gonna put up a couple of these. I think each one produces a good amount, but yeah, I'm gonna go put up a few of these. So that power won't be an issue, at least for a while longer here. We're almost getting to the point where we can start building our Dyson Swarm and then our Dyson Sphere. So yeah, see, we're not producing enough power currently. So we'll let those guys go. In the meantime, I'm gonna actually plop down another one right over here. Needs a little bit of foundation. And it looks like we are missing a few things, a few of these oil refineries. That's all right. Luckily, we've got them all here. So we can just plop down here, grab oil refineries. And then head back up here. Those guys are just starting to work. Okay. Yeah. I can't wait until we can start getting some more drone upgrades. Let's see. Next one needs yellow. And the next speed also needs yellow. Okay. It also requires me to have the mech core, which requires yellow. Okay. There we go. All right. How are we doing on power now? We're almost there. Ah. These guys are all running, it looks like. And we are just barely breaking even. Doesn't help that these guys are flying me a whole bunch of stuff. Because I'm building these. Okay, so these guys are starting up now. Now, do we have more crude oil? I see one more over here. Well, two more over there, and one over this way. Let's go hit this one. Yeah, over here. Okay. Oh, did I line that up perfectly? Why, yes, I did. Awesome. I didn't think I was gonna. Not that perfect, at least. Oh, but this is my... Ooh, do I still have room for the rest of the starter yellow science? Yes, I do. Okay. Whoo, good. But we aren't going to be able to put that there. We'll have to do it up here. There we go. But hey, we're back over 100% now that I got those two up and running. And then this one should push us up even more. Okay. Well, guys, I do hope you're enjoying this content. We're about to get into the part where I actually get to make the planets look nice and presentable. This early game, your planets end up looking so chaotic because you're just having to make do with what you have. But don't worry, that will change as we tech up. We can make the place look a lot better. Oh, it's because it's a different belt level. That's why it wouldn't connect there with the blueprint. They'll only connect if they are the same level belts. So like 1s to 1s, 2s to 2s. Yeah. Looks like I need another chemical plant. should have some down here. Okay, just checking on my power. Looks like we're doing pretty good. All right. And then we're going to have one more, but that one can go over here. Or wherever. It doesn't have to connect. Because planetary logistics system. Okay, I'm going to give this guy 20 drones as well. So let me walk you through what all this is doing. Okay. Actually, no, let's build number 3. Then I'll walk you through what all this is doing. We can stick this here. And downgrade all the belts. And sorters. Because again, I don't have the higher level ones yet. It's because I'm really rushing these. Oh, we're going to have to also downgrade the assemblers. Okay, and then I need one more science building from here. It should be here. Oh, core energy is almost gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna charge myself up off the network as well. All right. Okay, so let me walk you through what all this is doing here. Okay, so it starts over here. This planetary logistics system is going to demand oil and energetic graphene. Okay, those or actually it might just be oil. Also, the acceleration on my mouse seems to have changed. Like, mid-game here. And I don't know why. Okay, so it should be oil coming out. Energetic graphene. Because we're not X-ray cracking, are we? No. So the energetic graphene comes out and goes down to these guys. Yes, okay. So we have oil coming in and getting refined into our refined oil and hydrogen. Hydrogen goes back over here to the system to be provided elsewhere. It's a byproduct. It's not actually needed for this. And then you have your graphene coming down here, getting split, and going into these guys, along with the refined oil to make plastics. The plastic and the refined oil and the water, which is being brought in here, are combined in these chemical plants to make organic crystals. Then the organic crystals get sent over to here. So this is going to be a demand. It's also going to demand energetic graphene and titanium. And those three things, the graphene goes over here to make diamonds, which then the titanium and the organic crystals go here to make titanium crystals. And then the diamonds meet with the titanium crystals to make yellow science. And the yellow science is stored and ultimately distributed via that guy. So we'll put 20 drones in each. Now, what I need is a good supply of energetic graphene and oil, water, which we can actually do right here, so that we don't have to use a logistic system for that. So let's grab some of our water pumps. And what I actually want to do, I want to take my foundation and I want to fill it straight across here. This should make it so the coastline is relatively the same. So that I can build a whole bunch of water pumps just like that. And belts will go in here. This one can go in here. And then I'm going to give it a second and we'll see. If they're getting backed up at all. What's interesting is this one, they seem to be making different mounts, but they're really not. It just had a backlog. Okay, so I can add a few more. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to build up. And then down and in. There, there, there. And then I'm going to actually, just so that we can even it out a little more. 2, 3. Okay, and we'll do right in here. Boom. Okay. So I've got 6 going into each. As you can see, it's already full. We will go ahead and we're actually going to let this be a supply because we've got it all going into here. Okay. That should be enough water to keep us fed. So I need oil. That's not a problem. I need graphene. That shouldn't be a problem. Titanium. More graphene. Okay, so I just need oil and graphene. So let's start with the oil. All I need to do is I need to find a place that has some oil that I'm not currently using. Preferably a place with a couple of things that are relatively close. Like right here. We've got one here and one here that I can send into the same guy. Okay. So up towards the North Pole. Here we go. Should be this one, and there should be another one there. Perfect. So all I need to do is plop down a planetary logistics system right in between them. And this is also perfect because I'm going to use this coal vein to make my graphene, I think. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Okay, we're going to put 20 drones in here, and it's going to be energetic graphene and crude oil, and it's going to supply them both. I'm also going to pause real quick because I got to check a setting on my mouse. Okay, I figured out what happened. I accidentally hit it to a lower DPI, and so there we go. We're back to that. Okay, so we're going to go to gathering. We're going to put an oil extractor here, and we're going to put one over here. One and that one. And we're going to come out. And we're going to go in. And we're going to come out of here. And into here. Okay. Then while those get going, I'm going to work on setting up a smelter here. So let's see how many of these I can fit around this. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So we're actually going to just go with 8 because that's 4 belts worth. Okay. And then I need... So we'll need 1... 2... 3... This is going to be a little weird just with its placement, but that's okay. This is what happens when you start building up towards the poles. It gets a little weird. Okay. So we're going to have incoming here. Outgoing here. Oh, yeah, I put these in the wrong spot. All right, let's... start with this one. Okay, we're going to have incoming on the top, outgoing on the bottom, which means I'm going to want an outgoing here as well. And then incoming on the top. And then it's going to be another outgoing. And we're going to move it over a little to make or to leave room for this smelter here. And that is going to be our outgoing. Incoming will go here, which means outgoing will go here. Boom. And incoming. Okay, okay. We're getting there. And then I need in and out on all of them. And set it to energetic graphene. There we go. And then okay, we're going to start here. Boom. And then number 2 can go there. We're going to put this side's going to go in over here. And then this one's going to go around this direction along with this one. And it's going to go down to here. How are we on power? Still doing good. All right. And then we just need to get all of these outputs into here. There's 2. Here's number 3. And here's number 4. Now, the reason that I've done this as 4 separate belts going into here is just the speed of my belts. If I had level 3 belts, I could do a lot less, but I don't. So, yeah. Again, all of it's temporary anyways. So, you'll see in future videos how I like to set things up in the future, but what I would do in the future would be I'd plunk down a planetary logistics right here. It would get crude oil and stone going into it, and that's it. And then it would be sent off to somewhere else to be smelted. I'd plunk one down right here. It would get stone and coal and probably this crude oil. Or I'd plunk one down here to get the crude oil and that coal, you know. It is a little bit less efficient to do things that way, but it is way neater and more convenient. And for some reason, this doesn't have power, this oil extractor. We still doing all right on power? We're still doing all right on power, even with all these drones. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see how we are doing over here with the yellow science. Now, we're not going to be making any yellow science yet because I haven't put any titanium into it. Okay. But we've got oil, we've got graphene, we're getting hydrogen. Which the hydrogen will fill up. And it'll eventually start storing in these tanks as well. And then over here, are we getting plastic? We are getting organic crystals. Slowly but surely. So it looks like plastics are potentially the holdup, which would make sense because those needed that graphene. Okay. And it looks like this is starting to get organic crystals here. So all I need to do is put some titanium in this. And we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go over here to my titanium stockpile. Which I just passed it. We're probably going to have to go get some more at some point. So I'm going to leave those for crafting. Also, we're gonna get rid of a few things here that I do not want to keep in my inventory. These motors, they can go over here. Do I have anything else? I don't. need in the inventory? Particle containers. How about... Yeah, because we don't have any logistics drones over there. There. Okay. Boom. Give me all this titanium. And we're going to head over here. And stick it all in here. To get us some yellow science. Now, what are we going to unlock with the yellow science? The first thing we want to get to is this interstellar logistics, which means we're going to need the high-strength titanium alloy. Okay. I also want this. Okay, there's that. I also would like this, which means we need this. That's a lot of science, though, actually. So until we get titanium up and running, I don't think that's a good idea. Deuterium isn't going to be necessary yet. Neither will be the particle collider. Don't need the gravitational wave yet. Quantum printing is where we get the level 3. But we're not there yet. That requires purple. Same with quantum chip. In fact, where is the purple? Ah, there's the information matrix. We're close to it. Okay, and then how about some upgrades? We could. They're pretty pricey. And that one needs purple. I think we're actually better off go ahead and adding these. So this gas giant exploitation allows us to make these orbital collectors, which then allows us to gather the gas from our gas giant, which will give us hydrogen. And our gas giant happened to, on the random number generation roll of this solar system, it got fire ice as the secondary. So some you'll find get deuterium, some get fire ice. I think fire ice is the more useful because I can make deuterium out of the hydrogen. So with some fractionation, yeah. It's down here somewhere. Not the particle collider. Oh, where is it? This is mini fusion. Oh, we already have it. Deuterium fractionation? Yeah, I think it's just fractionation. You basically take hydrogen, put it in, and it gets you deuterium out at a 1% chance. But you just keep running it through the system until it happens. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so yeah, we have yellow science. Now, in fact, we have enough. that I can... I don't want to use inventory items. I can come over here to where we are researching, and I'm just gonna plunk in some yellow. Now, there's a side effect of using these planetary logistics systems that is actually really cool. So, normally, okay, so let's say I wanted to grab some of these hats over here that are in this storage box. I can't, okay? Now, there is a way around that. I can grab things out of these logistics distributors, the hats, but it's only one item, okay? But I could grab, some of these turbines if I wanted to. And I can grab those from anywhere on the planet, okay? Well, you can do the same thing with the planetary logistics systems. And just by hovering over them, you can actually see what's in them. So if I wanted to grab some titanium, I can. There we go. If I wanted to come over to this one and grab the yellows, I can. From anywhere. Which is actually really, really handy. Okay. Yeah, looks like we are just about through the high-strength titanium alloy. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. Join us tomorrow when we start on the building path towards the interstellar logistics systems so that we can start bringing in titanium to make this stuff. Bring in silicon so we don't have to use our stone for that. And then once we have that in place, it's going to make everything more affordable. Everything that we already have unlocked, much more affordable. And when it's more affordable, I'm going to use more of it, and thus we're going to completely redo the entire planet. So I think the plan is tomorrow's episode, which is the last episode of the week, we're going to hopefully unlock and build our first interstellar logistics system, and then we're going to go hook it up on our mining planet. And then next week, we redo this entire planet using planetary and interstellar logistics systems and a hub. All right, guys, my name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. Thank you for having joined me today. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and just because you stuck through the entirety of the video, comment down below, and I might just name something after you. I've already named our first planet after the first guy to comment on the first video, and, well, I've got more planets. Every planet I visit, I have no problem naming that after somebody. So comment down below either what you want me to name it, or just comment your name, your username or whatever, and I'll name it after that. All right, guys. Offensive Yak out.